Today I wanted to show you a side-by-side comparison of these two coffee tables because they're very similar, but they both have two different features that if you're looking, I wanted to show you which one is going to be the best one for you. So they're pretty much the exact same size, they're the same height, and they're both that square feature. But this one is great if you need a lot of things to store, like blankets and pillows. Maybe you don't like to leave your decorative pillows and blankets out and you need somewhere to put them when guests are over, then this one is going to be great for you. If you need something that offers you extra seating or maybe a workspace, or you have children that you like to typically eat in the living room a lot, then this one is going to be great for you. And so I'm going to show you the different features that each one offers so that you can make the best decision for which one is going to be great for you. As far as putting them together, this one comes with a ton of pieces and took a lot longer to put together. But I think that's because it has more features as far as what it can do. This one did come with a lot of pieces, but didn't take quite as long to put together. The one on this side as well is a little thicker. So the top cabinet part lid and the sides are a little thicker than the lid part that's on the top of this. So there's that too. I do feel like this one is a little bit thicker and maybe possibly just a little bit more solid. So this one does feel a little bit more of a solid piece, if that makes sense. Even though they both are more of that manufactured type wood, this one does feel a little bit more solid than this one does. This one does not have any extra features. It literally is just storage. So on this one, both of these open up and it is deep. Like it's as deep as this whole entire cabinet. So you can store, like I could store all my pillows down here. I've got it full of blankets right now at the moment, so I couldn't fit everything in here, but I could literally store all the pillows from my couches down in here, and I could store all my blankets if I didn't already have it full of blankets as well. So this one is the one that I typically already had in my living room all the time, and has been great for us, and we've had it for probably a couple of years, and it already still looks exactly the same as it was when we first got it, and I'm able to throw my blankets in it when I have guests come over. I haven't put my pillows in it before yet, but I do throw my blankets in it just because when I have guests over, they don't typically want to cover up with their own personal blankets. So it has been great for that, and we use it, like I said, to put like our cups and our feet on. And then we did just get this one in, and I'm going to show you now why I like this one a lot too, and I'm actually probably going to be trading it out because there's some features in this one that I love that this one doesn't have. So I'm going to push this one out of the way a minute so that I can show you a few of the features that this one has. So the cool thing about this one is it has this rolling bench, and I've got it on my rug right now so it doesn't quite roll around as well as the other, it would on my hardwoods, but it does have rolling feet on the bottom of the bench right here, so if it was just on my hardwood floors it would roll a lot better, but it rolls completely up inside it like that. So if I'm not using it, it's completely just a square ottoman like it was before. But when I do want to use it, I just pull it out. Like it pulled out a lot better when it was on my rug. So I pull it out like this, and then it does have storage in here. So it's got a little pull tab right here, and I can pull that up, and that locks in place to stay open, so it's not going to fall down on fingers or anything. And there's enough room to store, if I didn't have such big thick blankets, I could store a couple blankets down in here when guests came over. So I do still have some blanket storage, and then I could close that down, and now I've got a place for like when grandkids or anybody come over, or if we had friends over. Now I have extra seating. But another cool feature about this one is this lifts up and becomes like a little eating desk too. So if we had any kids over, they could sit here and use this as a TV tray. Or if we were doing like Bible study or anything, I now have a writing desk as well. So I love that. But there's also some extra storage down inside here, and it's about 1, 2, 3. I would say probably about 4 inches deep of storage underneath here. So you could put like magazines, remote controls, maybe a thin blanket down under there for storage if you wanted to have extra storage space as well. And then when you're done, you just close that back down, and now it's just a flat surface again. So then when you want it to go back into being just a table, you can put that back underneath there. And then both of these sides are just solid regular type table. And then let me see if I can turn this on my carpet. So on this side, it has, it's going to catch on my rug. Okay, so on this side, it has two little cubby holes, and I say little very loosely because they're actually not little. They're very deep. They go all the way back to here. So it goes back probably about 1.5 feet deep. So you could get some of those like little cubby baskets to put down in here, and that would give you your extra storage as well. Or you could leave it open if you wanted and just throw your stuff in there if you wanted to have like game cabinets. And then it has a pull-out drawer too, which is a cool feature because then remotes, magazines, all that kind of stuff, you got extra storage in here too. So I love that it has all those extra features in this one that this one doesn't have. They both really have cool features. It just depends on what you're looking for. So if you need something that you don't really have younger kids, or you don't need all the extra gadget add-on things like the extra seating or cubby holes, you just need something for a bunch of extra blankets and pillow storage, then I would say go with this one, the deeper black and white one, because it is a more solid piece and has such deep cubby hole storage. But if you want something that offers extra seating with places, an extra place to eat at, and the cubby hole look, then definitely go with this one.